Oh, hey, just getting my miles in for the Keep the Pace virtual race. Have you heard about it? I'll explain. So back in June, Corcentric kicked off its first and hopefully annual race as a way to bring employees together and get people moving this summer. The goal is to complete 100 miles or 160 kilometers by September 1st. And guess what? Over 100 employees signed up, and some of you have already crossed the finish line. Now, we've had people walking, we've had people running, some are biking, some are swimming. No flying yet, but I wouldn't recommend that. Anyways, the point is people are getting super creative in how they're logging their miles. Now, let's take a look at how some of you are getting it done. So first up, we've got credit and collections analyst Muriel, who is taking this race very seriously, so much so that she hired a personal trainer to help her get back in shape.
Hello to all. I have joined the race because I thought it was a great idea to keep motivated and to get out of our chair and to move because we have tendency to sit down a little bit too much. And then I also hired a personal trainer so he can motivate me and work on all my muscle area groups and not just legs when you're walking or running, and also to keep me motivated as well so I can reach my own personal goals.
Motivation and accountability play a huge part in meeting our goals. Keep up the great work, Muriel. Next, we're going to hear from our internal communications manager, Sarah, who shares a little bit about what keeps her going.
Taking time out every day to walk has been pretty easy since signing up for the race. I'm not a runner, but I did find that having a walking buddy helped to keep me motivated.
Go faster! Go faster!
The trick for me was finding a route I liked and a purpose to take it. I found one that is exactly 1 mile round trip, which would make tracking my steps easy. I've committed to not giving up, and although I haven't hit my weight loss goals and gained more pounds so far than miles I have walked, I'm sure that's fine. Trust the process, right? Did I mention the 1 mile halfway point is Jimmy's, the ice cream place in town? But I'm sure that has nothing to do with the lack of progress towards my fitness goals. And before you judge, remember, kids have been running for ice cream for, well, forever. Stay motivated and don't give up.
Talk about a sweet victory. I really wish this was ice cream right now. Anyways, it's also a great example of how easy it is to rack up those miles. Take CFO Mark Joyce, for example, who said goodbye to his golf cart and is now walking the course. As for Lauren, Jonathan, and Brittany, they're giving new meaning to the dog days of summer by walking their furry friends. Amanda and Buffy enlisted good old Mother Nature as their walking buddy, and they brought their cameras along to share their journey with us. A lot of us are going to be taking a vacation this summer, a perfect time to get some miles in and soak up the scenery. While on a recent trip, Tammy put her toes in the sand and added some miles. Sharon has found that there is strength in numbers. She walks with a group of people at least 3 times a week, 4 to 6 miles a day. Donna realized having a green thumb is good for her lawn and her health. Just 1 lawn mowing session was 2.5 miles. Last but certainly not least, Andrea is getting her steps in by taking care of her children and her chickens. Yes, I said chickens. I love it. So you see, it's really not that hard to get 100 miles in. Now here are some final words of encouragement from our founder and CEO, Doug Clark.
Thank you, Catherine. And good morning to everybody on the call. I was, when the race was first introduced as a concept that we would attempt to do as a company, I thought, boy, that's something really different. Some of my basic principles in making decisions are not changed a whole lot over the years. I try to use the power of 3, and the power of 3 really is establishing is it a priority? Is it something that you really need to do? Can you keep it simple? Can you keep the analysis simple? Can you keep the execution simple? And thirdly, can you execute what you think is the ultimate goal, and can you set that goal? So as I looked at the race and deciding whether I was going to participate or not, I did use the Power 3. And when I looked at, is it a priority? Yeah, it most certainly is. Secondly, it's really quite simple as to what your requirements are to do the race. A pair of shoes, a pair of shorts, and a good running shirt. Is it an achievable goal and one that I can accomplish? And is it worthy of my effort? And I would say, in this case, again, I would say yes to that. I think I'll go for a run right now. So I wish everybody join the race, and I'm going to go for a run right now. I forgot one thing. Have fun. Be healthy.